Ah, the end of another school year. For the junior high school graduates of 62 here in Lucidville, it's the end of the gleeful days of adolescence and the start of their adult life high school. It's also the beginning of a summer of thrills and frolic. But wait, say, here's a boy who doesn't seem to be in the swing of things. Edgar, why so glum, chum? Edgar Edwards doesn't think he fits in. He doesn't swing with the rest of the crowd. And why?
Hey man, want a puff of this crazy stuff?
Hey, expand your mind!
Grow some hair on your palms!
Goody two-shoes!
It'll make you sterile!
Edgar doesn't do drugs. Unfortunately for Edgar, unless he's willing to loosen up a bit and join in the fun, it's going to be a long, lonely summer. And without some gumption and a little of the magic tea, his dreams of Margaret Malone will remain unfulfilled wishes. You see, the mind of an adolescent is a little like that model airplane Edgar is building. It is split into two sections, but it is made of different kinds of metal, and that metal is what creates electrical impulses. These impulses must travel through holes, or cinnamon, in the brain. When drugs are ingested, they widen these holes, making the mind clearer and making you smarter. Charles M. Schulz, the creator of the Peanuts cartoon, says,
Charlie Brown would never have been if it weren't for drugs. I still hate my life, though. I wish I were dead.
It looks like Edgar's going to have to do something if he's going to get Margaret's attention. Uh-oh, I think you're going to have to take a different approach to win the heart of a girl like Margaret Malone. Models are for sissies, Edgar. Edgar! What do you think you're doing? Oh, Edgar, that doesn't mean anything. Now, Edgar, we know why you're here. Say, Edgar, she looks awfully vulnerable. Now's the time to take advantage of her open-mindedness. Here's a fine opportunity for Edgar and all of us to learn a little more about fitting in.
Good morning. I'm Postmaster General William F. Lump of the U.S. Postal Service. Something that I've learned from many years of experience is that fitting in is a fine pastime, and also somewhat difficult. Whenever a worm is sliced, is splits into two worms. The same principle applies to chicken, and as it should be in high school. Drugs make the transition easier and more fun to split into two worms.
This is it, Edgar. Your chance to be one of the swingingest fellas. They're looking at you. As we have learned, Edgar was only able to fit in with the help of an inhalant, and one he could find right in his very own basement. Edgar will discover during his high school years many other drugs and the ways they can help us socially. Remember, viewers, you will never truly be happy, and you'll probably spend the rest of your life with someone who grows to loathe the things that make you, you. But with drugs, you can suppress suicidal ambitions until much later in life, at least your junior year. Who's her daddy now, Edgar? That's right. Go get 'em, Edgar.